the truth about Good Harvest secret human meat processing plant. Yes, you heard me right. This crude satire is directed to the cost of living crisis. This is a worldwide discussion, not just UK. There are lots of pointers in this particular episode that sold this out, that this is not real, that it's a hoax.
But why human meat? Why not animal meat? That's a very good question. We've got centuries of knowledge of human medicine at our side. We know more about humans than we do about animals. So we've mastered engineering human cells to make these structured flavours and sinews that we expect from the flavours of steaks we eat. It's well in demand, and we've got a lot of people coming forwards, because the other great thing about it, it's an opportunity to be paid. Would you ever consider donating yourself? Yeah, maybe I would. I mean, I may have to. My bills are as high as anybody else's. You know, I've got a young family, I've got a daughter to feed, so...
Did you catch the point here?
Would you feed your family? After the donor's tissue samples are placed in the nutrient vat, they're stimulated with electrodes and left to grow at 40 degrees centigrade at the proving bay. So, Greg, after a few hours, this is what we're left with. Whoa! And it's all been grown from the cells of just one person. Oh, whoa, crying out loud. We're going to take it over onto the... I mean, under EU law, we couldn't possibly operate machines like this due to legislation, but thankfully now we're out. We can harvest people and we can pay them for their flesh.
Did you catch this hoax? This is a satire directed to the disadvantages of leaving EU Brexit. At this juncture, few questions popped into my heart. The first one is, how do you really evaluate television shows so that you can segregate facts from fiction? How? To me, I would say it's really hard now, because common sense is no longer common. This is the reason why people will not really watch things in depth with interest, to be able to figure out that this is fiction, this is satire, that it is trying to expose something. And number two reason why people will actually agree this is because maybe in recent time we have seen people, after watching hoax like this, they will try to start living it out, or try to start doing it to make it seem like it is reality. But the fact is, in as much as this is a hoax, don't be surprised if you see someone trying to do this in the secret, because we don't know what is happening in those closed doors. Anyways, everything in this beginning part had already sold this out, that this is a hoax and this is just an avenue to point out something. In fact, the real deal that this video is trying to portray from this episode is the way Gregg Wallace was strutting down the processing hall with happiness and everything, shows how the leaders always come out with flamboyancy, showing their disconnect from their lifestyle to reality, because they really don't understand what people are going through. So they can actually have all smiles and put up policies that they think is gonna work for people. Meanwhile, it isn't working, but to them it is working, because it is what they think is normal based on their lifestyle. So let's keep watching. Watch the full review on this channel and subscribe. Join the family. Click the link at the description section for www.tellnotortellasis.com/blog.